Thank you everyone for joining. I request someone can sing Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare.
Very good. Very good, Vrinda. Thank you so much for singing. Do we have anybody else who would like to sing Hare Krishna? Yeah. Risha, go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
Risha, very good. Kabir want to sing. Okay, Kabir, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Kabir, you can continue another.
Yeah, I was also thinking tomorrow is Ram Navami. 10 minutes kids can sing.
Yeah, yes, Mataji, they will sing. And yesterday they did not get to time to share their feelings actually, because Katha was bigger. If anybody would like to share from yesterday thing, what did you like, what all you saw in yesterday's class, that is also okay.
Vinita Gandarvika Mataji.
Yes,
Usually,
Mataji.
yeah, 15 minutes we do craft. No, so 10 to 15 minutes kids can do kirtan or talk. I also wanted.
Yeah, Mataji. Yeah, no problem, Mataji. We'll take it. So, give me 1 minute.
It's not coming out.
Okay, who wants to share from yesterday? Is there anything that you liked from yesterday's class, or you wanted to share and you did not get a chance to share? Or from Sita Priti Mataji's class, what all you saw in Ramakatha? We did 2 sessions. Okay, Samskriti wanted to share. Go ahead, Samskriti.
We finished Balakand and Ayodhya Kand, right?
Yes.
In yesterday's class, we were like talking about how Kaikeyi, I think. Yeah, Kaikeyi.
What was Kaikeyi's nature? Is it good
She's
nature?
like evil, bad and evil. Yeah. Selfish. Like I forgot the name
Bad
of
and evil
the
nature.
person that like convinced her to do it. I forgot. Mantra.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Mantra poisoned Kaikeyi's mind, and then Kaikeyi did that, and then she didn't care at the end. She was like, she did not regret what she did, so she did not care about. So she was being selfish at the end. Yeah.
Keep sharing, kids. You all can share. Is there anybody want to share?
Raise hand.
And then Shatrugna dragged Mantra on the steps, and then Bharata told Shatrugna to not do it, because then Lord Ram would not be happy if he heard that Shatrugna was doing that. So then Bharata told Shatrugna to stop, so then Shatrugna stopped dragging Mantra.
Mataji, today Ramachandra joined. Is that our old Ramachandra? Ramachandra, is that you? Baltimore. No, Baltimore not.
Yes, Mataji.
Hey, how are you? It's been long time.
I'm good, Mataji.
You're in which grade? 6th grade?
Yes, Mataji.
Big boy. Big boy. Today you joined, you have some time, that's why?
Yeah.
How is your brother?
He's doing good.
She's doing good. How is school? Middle school. Middle school, right?
It's getting a little harder, but yes, still good.
Getting little harder. Very nice. Who knows Ramachandra here? Maybe those kids are not there. Okay, good. Okay, 5 more minutes. You all can share something. Then we will start.
So which way do I do it? Oh. Yeah.
Somebody wants to do.
So Mataji, did you join from the laptop?
No,
Lord
Mataji.
Ram,
Okay. No worries. So if somebody wanted to do Kirtan, they can go ahead. If everybody
okay.
slowly, I can give. Okay, Kabir wanted to share thing, and then later you can sing.
So Lord Ram was very kind and was listening to his parents. And once, Dashrath Maharaj, he told Lord Ram, to go to the forest for 14 years. And Kaikai told Lord Ram that Bharata will become the king. And then Lord Ram happily said that, okay, I will go. I will fulfill my mother and father's wish. So then Lord Ram was so kind and listening to his parents, so he went without any hesitation.
Yeah, today we have only. Sudevi, you just joined?
Yes, Mataji.
You want to sing? Who wants to sing something about Lord Ram? Samskriti, you know any song? Bhajan? Krishya?
The Mataji.
Hmm?
I'm trying to think of.
Fine. Who knows Ram Bhajan? Abhinav?
Raghupati Raghava
Sing. Who is singing?
Of me, Mataji.
Who's singing Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram?
Ramchandra only was singing.
Ramachandra, sing then.
Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram.
Why today? Usually everybody wants to sing. Today nobody is singing. Okay, I think I got it.
Hey, Vrunda wants to sing. I'm stopping her because all kids will think I'm giving Vrunda chance. That's why I stopped her. Okay, Vrunda, sing.
Vrinda, 2 minutes, okay? I am logging in to sing those 2 minutes, okay?
Yeah, sing me 2 minutes. She will sing.
Can I sing, Mataji? Can I also sing?
Kabir want to sing?
No, we will.
No, you can sing one time. You sing one time, then I'll give Kabir. Chinna bit Vrunda. Okay. Very good. Okay, now Kabir can sing.
Mataji, we couldn't hear Vrinda at all.
Oh, really, Mataji?
Yeah, I couldn't
She's
hear
far
her.
away from the laptop. Vrunda, can you sing now?
Yeah, I couldn't hear.
Me neither.
Yeah. Thank you, Vrunda. Yeah. Anybody else can sing?
Yes, Mataji, can I?
Yeah, go ahead, Kabir. You're singing so nicely. You can continue.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
I joined in computer. Can you give me access? I will.
Yes, Mataji. Sure, definitely. Waiting for your nectarian class. So now Padma Sakhi Mataji will take over.
Okay, I share. Okay, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Finally. Okay. Okay, we'll get started. You know, how many of you like Ramayana?
I do.
I love Ramayana.
I do, Mataji.
Yeah, how many times we hear also, still it is so nice, right? Okay, we'll start. So today you just explained last 2 days you have been seeing Balakanda, then Ayodhya Kanda, then now it's Aranya Kanda. Afterwards it will be Yuddha Kanda. So Aranya Kanda is pretty big actually. I was hearing a lecture which Her Grace Preetvilasni Mataji has taken 4 sessions. So it's a long, but we'll try to finish, wrap up in 40 minutes. I know mostly you know it. Then we'll keep it like an interactive session, okay?
Mataji,
Mm.
why is it called Aranya Kanda?
Aranya is forest. So they spent 14 like in Vanavas, right?
Yeah.
So that phase.
Okay.
Okay. Okay then. So you have seen Ayodhya Kand, where Lord Ram has been expelled by Kaikeyi. His kingdom, like she didn't want him to be the king. She wanted Bharata to be the king. Then he went to the forest along with Sita, and Lakshman. Sita also wanted to come. And you can see me, right? My audio is visible.
No, Mataji, you're not visible. I can't see you. You're black, Mataji.
I'm like a black Brahman. Wait, I'll see one.
You
I'll do
are
one.
black, Mataji, but your screen, like when we look at your camera, it's black.
See, today my laptop is troubling, so wait, I'll do one thing. I will also
Mataji,
show.
see through your camera, meaning when I put your camera above the screen, it's literally see through. I can literally see the screen. For some reason. I don't know why. It's weird a bit.
Weird that we can't see Mataji, but we can see the screen.
Mataji, we can see you now.
No, we can't.
Yes, there's two
Mataji, you're
Matajis.
on mute.
Can you see her? Mataji, you're on mute.
You can see me, right?
Yes, Mataji.
On the other device, yeah.
Unmuted your other one and you're talking. You didn't unmute the other your device. You unmuted the
Yes.
other device and now you're talking.
No. Okay, anyways, finally you can see me, right?
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Yes,
yes.
Mataji.
Okay, then we'll get started. Okay. So now Rama is in forest. When Rama is in forest, first place they went was Chitrakoot. What happened? He came on the chariot and he took the help of Guha. He went on his boat. Then he meets sage Bharadwaj, and then he will take the directions of how to go to Chitrakoot. So he will go to Chitrakoot and he'll be staying there. So that is the place when Lord Bharata, Bharata is brother. He will come back from his grandmother's place. He will come to know about Ram being exiled. He will come to know about his dad, Dasharatha, leaving his body. So he was very mad at his mother, Kaikeyi. And then he will come to meet Lord Ram. And what happens? That was the time when Lakshman gets, Lakshman will misunderstand Bharata. Lakshman will think Bharata knew everything. Lakshman will think Bharata wanted the kingdom. That's why his mother did like that. So Lakshman misunderstood and was very angry. But Lord Ram welcomed Bharata very nicely. And we'll not go in details, but that is when Bharata was requesting him to come back. The sages, along with the family priests, they also were requesting. Kaikeyi was requesting. Kausalya was requesting. Everybody was requesting Lord Ram to come back. But Lord Ram didn't go back. Rather, Bharat Maharaj said, okay, I will go and I will serve the kingdom as your servant. So he takes the sandals of Lord Ram and he will leave that place. So then what happened? In Chitrakoot, there are so many sages. That is why Lord Ram chose to stay there, because he wants to stay amidst saintly people, right? So that's the reason he also stayed there. But because there were demons disturbing the sages, they didn't want to stay there. When Ram was young, also you must have seen in Balkand, where Vishwamitra takes him, right, to kill the demons. So now the sages were being tormented. So what will he do? They wanted to leave. So Lord Ram also will think, okay, if they are leaving, I will also leave, because he doesn't want to live in a place where there are no saintly people. That is one reason. Another reason is he thought, if I stay here, maybe my family will keep coming again and again. Maybe I will become that sentimental, seeing them and their memories. So Lord Ram thinks like that. He didn't want to stay for that reason, and he will leave Chitrakoot. So now he left Chitrakoot, and as they move forward, they will reach the ashram of Atri and Anasuya. So when he goes there, actually, I think, yeah, he will, yes. So he will go there. Atri and Anasuya, we know that Atri is a great sage and Anasuya is a very chaste wife. So she gives gifts. They welcome her very nicely, and she gives gifts. So those gifts are like jewelry, flowers, scents, and she says they will never get spoiled. The flowers, they will wither away, like they will spoil after a day or two. So she will say that will never spoil. The scents that she gives, they're always there, like that, so fresh and so nice fragrance. And jewelry also doesn't get spoiled. So she gives that kind of gifts, and Sita Mata takes the blessings, and Anasuya will praise Sita a lot, because she also has been chaste following her husband. And then Atri Rishi blesses them. Then what will happen? They will go to Dandakaranya forest. First in Chitrakoot, then Dandakaranya. And in Dandakaranya, there was what is that? So there, 1 minute. Dandakaranya, there were so many sages living, lot of hermitages. Actually, I think when he comes to this yes. So then what happens? Now they're going to Dandakaranya. As they were going, what happened when they were coming first? Who was saying? Lord Lakshman was there, followed by Sita, then Lord Ram. But now, as they were going to Dandakaranya forest, first Lord Ram, then Sita, then Lakshman, because now Ram is the protector. Lot of sages are there, so he's the one who is going to protect. So Lord Ram is leading. Now before this, Lord Lakshman was in the front, because Lakshman was protecting, but now it's Ram's turn. A lot of sages are there. So now as Ram was walking, everybody was thinking, who is he? They didn't even want to blink. Who are these three people? They look so saintly. They look so beautiful, just like how the gopis felt. How did the gopis feel? The gopis were cursing, right? Why Brahma has to give those eyelids? Why there should be, blinking of the eyes? We are missing to see Krishna, even that for a second. So just like gopis were thinking, even those people without blinking, they were just staring at Lord Ram, Lakshman, and Sita. Imagine that will be possible, right? Because recently, like the host has spotlighted.
Yeah, why you are not spotlighted? You are joining.
Mataji, can you mute me on the other device?
Yeah, Mataji. You are unmuted on both the devices. We can hear you. We can hear you.
No, but sound is coming. Other device, can you mute me, please?
Okay. Now can you try?
Now try dropping.
Yes.
Mataji, in one device for the computer, you have to remove the volume of the computer. Just off that volume.
Again, my mobile is there. Till now it was working. What about now?
Now perfect.
Is it dropping now?
Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm going the flow. Okay, anyways. So now they're going to Dandakaranya forest and everybody was staring. Imagine now I see in India, lot of movie celebrities. What will happen? I don't know if you experience because you are kids. Okay, we'll take soccer. Now my kids are so much into this soccer. Who is that? Neymar Jr., Messi. How many of you like Messi, Neymar Jr.? So how many of you? The boys are there here. Abhinav, Kabir. You know them?
What, Mataji?
You don't
Leo-
know who is
Lionel
Messi, Neymar.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo? Ronaldo's not good. Messi is better. No, Messi is better.
Okay. We are not talking about who is better. The point is when celebrities come, you just blink. Imagine your favorite soccer player is there. Yes, Advait is giving the list of all the names now. Okay. Okay. So, like if in India, I experience, when there is like these movie artists, celebrities, when people see they get so crazy, they're like, banging their body, they're taking their shirt, they're rotating like this, throwing full ecstasy. Full ecstasy they used to feel seeing the movie stars. So imagine the supreme person like Lord Ram, incarnation, Krishna, is walking, then everybody was like not able to blink. Like recently one Indian movie, South Indian movie got an Oscar award. And when they were going back to the hometowns, you know what happened? Big pomp and ceremony, grand welcome. People were going crazy, mad. They're weeping. As I said, they were banging their heads. They want to go hug them. So much of things are happening. So,
Was it Triple R?
yes.
I
Okay,
heard
so
it was only because of the song, the Natu Natu song.
yeah, I also saw only that song. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. Okay, so then, anyways, so as they were going, a huge demon came. And you know what he did? He grabbed the hand of Sita. He grabbed the hand of Sita, and he said, "You two, you are wearing barks and you are wearing leaves. You are acting like renunciants and you are holding a bow and arrow with you. How is that possible? You're holding a bow and arrow like a kshatriya, but you're acting like a renunciant. You look like a hypocrite. I will teach you a lesson. I'm going to squeeze you, kill you, and I'm going to make this lady as my wife." And then Lord Ram feels so bad. Lord Ram feels like somebody is touching Mother Sita. Like, I cannot even tolerate that. I can tolerate so much pain, but this is more painful to me. And what will he do? He will, and actually this Virada demon, he got a boon from Brahma that he can, you have to just, if you suffocate him only, he will die. No weapons will harm him. Nothing will happen to him. So nothing was happening when Lakshman and Lord Ram were, trying to kill him. But then finally they will understand. And then they will try to suffocate him. Oh, they're suffocating him. Then he'll feel so happy and ecstatic. And then he will tell, "My name is Tumburu. I was a celestial Gandharva. Okay, he was not a normal person, but he was a celestial Gandharva. But Kubera cursed him because without doing his service to Kubera, he was running behind Ramba. You know, Ramba, Urvasi, Menaka, heavenly damsels. So he was going behind Ramba. He was so attracted to her. And then he didn't do his service to Kubera. So Kubera got angry and then he cursed. And when he asked for forgiveness, Kubera said, when the son of Dasharad Maharaj, Lord Ram, will kill you, then you will be relieved. So he will request, please, you kill me and then you bury me. And then I will get my previous body. Otherwise, I will not get, please do it. And then Lord Ram will do as insisted by this Tumburu, who is now Virada demon. So then actually, when he holds Lord, he will hold Sita, right? Talking to Ram and Sita, Ram and Lakshman. Then afterwards, he will leave Sita there and he will run behind Ram and Lakshman to kill them. Then Sita also will get very worried. She'll say, Ayo, don't do anything to them. You can kill me. You can do whatever you want to do. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. And they go deep in the forest, leaving Mother Sita. And then after this Tumburu demon is all killed, so the sages say the deep meaning of this pastime, like why Sita was left, because Sita is the mother of universe, right? So mother is very compassionate. She doesn't want to punish anybody. She's very forgiving. She doesn't want to punish. So that's the reason Lord Ram didn't want to kill in front of Sita. Mother cannot tolerate, right? So he always doesn't kill any demons in front of Mother Sita. So then as they're going, they will see Sharabanga Ashram. Now they're going to Dandakaranya. Now the demon is killed. So they will go to Sharabanga Ashram, and outside they will see a golden chariot. So that chariot was Indra's. So they'll think, why Indra's chariot is here? Indra came. So this Sharabanga Rishi is so great. Like he does wonderful yagyas and he's so pious. He does everything so nicely that Lord Ram, and like Indra wanted to take him to heavenly planets. So he comes on the golden chariot. And then the Sharabanga Rishi will say, he will understand that Lord Ram is in the forest, he's coming this route, he's going to come. I think, he killed that Virada demon, Tumburu Gandharva, right? So this Gandharva will tell, I think he'll go and tell that Lord Ram is coming. So he will wait. He will make Indra also wait, and Indra is waiting. And once he sees Lord Ram, he will say, Indra, I want to serve them. I am rejecting your offer. I don't want to come to any heavenly planet. I don't want it. So he will say, you please go. And then when Lord Ram understands his heart, immediately in that fraction of second, in that minute, he will promote the Sharabanga Rishi to Vaikuntha planets, because he wants to serve the Lord, right? So he will say, if you go there, you can serve the Lord in Vaikuntha, and he will send him to Vaikuntha. He gets liberated. Then they go to ashram of Titikshana. Sharabanga ashram is done. Then Titikshana and all sages of Dandakaranya assembled there, and they all explained the troubles that the demons are causing to them while they were doing their activities. And then like that, in 10 years, they stayed in Dandakaranya. 10 years. So how many more years are remaining now?
4.
4.
Years. Yes.
4.
Yes. So now after this, he will inquire, Lord Ram will inquire about the ashram of Agatsya Muni. So then he will go meet Agatsya Muni, and Agatsya Muni will give him bow, sword that was given to him by Lord Brahma. He will give Brahmastra, he will give 2 quivers, and these things he will give to Lord Ram. And then he will direct them to Panchavati. He will say, go to, first they came to Chitrakoot, then they lived 10 years in Dandakaranya, now they are going to Panchavati. So Agastya Muni directed them there, and then they will go. As they are going, they will see a big bird. And who is that bird? Who is that bird?
Jatayu.
Jatayu, correct, Jatayu. So Jatayu is there. And then They will not understand. They will think, are you a demon in the disguise of this big bird? But then Jatayu will say, I am your father's friend. Actually, Jatayu was also 60,000 years old. Dashrath Maharaj, when he was leaving his body, he was 60,000 years old. Those days, they used to live that long. Now, 60 years is also not guaranteed. So he says, I'm your father's friend. And he also talks about different species that were created from the wives of Kashyapa Muni. Kashyapa Muni had so many wives. So he will talk about all the different species. And he talks about two wives of Kashyapa Muni, Vinata and Kadru. Okay. He will talk about these two. And he says Vinata has two children, Garuda and Aruna. We know Garuda, right? So Garuda is always in the service of Vishnu. And the second one, Aruna, he went as a charioteer of sun god. So he will say, I am the son of that charioteer, Aruna. And I also have a brother, Sampati. So basically, Jatayu explained his lineage. He explained the lineage that he comes from. So basically, Jatayu and Sampati are brothers. Their father is Aruna. And Aruna's father is Kashyapa Muni. So he will say, I will always be here. I will protect you. I can guard Sita when you're out in the forest. I am always here to help you. I will always be here. And then Lord embraces Jatayu. And then they will meet the beautiful place. They will reach Panchavati. And Ram will say, Lakshman, you build a cottage of your liking. Then Lakshman will say, my dear brother, I am just your servant. Why are you asking me about my likings? I want to build according to your liking. You give me instruction and I will just go ahead. And then Ram will mention how the cottage has to be built. And then Lakshman will build a nice cottage for Sita and Ram to stay. And then now Hemant Rutu is coming. Rutu is season, right? So Hemant Rutu comes before winter and it is very cold. And that time also they all used to take bath in Godavari river. And Lakshman actually, he thinks about Bharata. When he was taking bath in Godavari, Ram, Lakshman, Sita. So he'll be worried about his brother also. Like it's very cold and they're taking bath. And then he thinks about Bharata. There is Sarayu river there. Maybe Bharata is also taking bath in this cold water. He thinks about him. And then like that, he feels bad for his brother Bharata. Like this time is passing by in Panchavati. And then one day from nowhere, this Surpanaka comes. These days, dyeing hair is fashion, right? Burgundy color, red color, brown color, blonde color. What else? Blue color, radium color, rainbow color, all colors, right? So those days, only demons used to have those colors. And then Surpanaka has a copper red color hair. She comes like that and her body was like a pillar. So she has a boon, like she can disguise the way she wants to. So she disguises, and actually Surpanaka was old. By that time she was married. Ram was in youth. Surpanaka was old. By that time she was married. Her husband's name is some Vidya something. It starts with V. And he was killed by Ravana only. Surpanaka's brother only killed Surpanaka's husband. So she was actually old. And she's desiring for Lord Ram. And then we know the story here. So what will happen? What's the time? Okay. So what will happen? She desired for Ram. And then Lord Ram, she will ask, who is this? Like she's compared Sita as ugly lady. She will say like, who is this Sita? She's not looking beautiful. Can you please marry me? I am this, I am that. She starts, saying glory. She starts praising Lord Ram. And Lord Ram will say, you can, marry my brother. My brother has no wife. Of course, Lakshman has his brother, but wife. But what he meant was like his wife is not there with him in the forest, right? So you can marry my brother, he says. And then she gets so inspired. She's like okay to marry even Lakshman. But Lakshman says, no, I am just a servant. Why do you want to marry me? My brother is like a king. You can marry him. So she immediately again thinks, okay, Ram to marry Ram. And then what will happen? She gets so mad at Sita. She was going to attack Sita, and what will happen? What will happen to Surpanaka?
Nose goes.
Her nose
Her
gets
nose
cut
gets
off.
chopped off. Nose
Yeah.
gets chopped. Come on. Nose gets
Yes.
chopped off.
The nose, Lakshman chops off the nose of Surpanaka. Now she's very upset. She goes to her brothers, Kara and Dushan, and then she says about Lord Ram. And then they come on a fight. Like they send some 14 soldiers, I think. And Ram in no time just destroys all the 14 soldiers. And then Kara Dushan will come with, because Surpanaka gets mad. You're cowards, you're this, you're that. Why do you have to send soldiers? Why can't you go and fight? Like that she will be chastising. So next time they will go with 14,000 soldiers. And you know how many minutes Ram took to destroy the 14,000 soldiers? 72 minutes. I think 14,000 or 18,000. Some 14,000, I think. So 72 minutes, it destroyed all the Sena, like the that Kara and Dushan brings. And only one person is left. That is Akampan. Akampana escapes. I think in the previous fight also somebody escapes. So Akampana escapes and he goes to Ravan and he tells what all has happened. Now Surpanaka also will come to Ravana, and she will start telling what all has happened. See, if somebody cuts off your nose or your hand or troubles you, how do you come and go and tell to your brother or go and tell to your mother? Abhinav, how will you describe? How will you start? Tell.
They I would be yelling. I would be
Yeah.
screaming.
Okay, Smriti, you tell. If somebody troubled you, they cut off your nose, they cut off your ears, how will you go and tell? Kind Kabir, please wait kindly. You're raising hand. Please kindly wait.
Mataji, if somebody troubled me, I would like start complaining and say, and I'll say, you go do something. And
What?
I would be very
Not a
She told me to finish it right now.
Yeah, see, otherwise, what do you think? Like, I see this, you know, American, you're going to American schools and kids talk like what is that? Heck? All these kind of words. What the heck is that? Is this very rude language, right? How many of you say that word? What the heck? I don't even know what that is. How many of you use that word? Honestly, raise your hands. Okay, Isha is raising her hand. Who else? Isha, Kabir, Isha, Samskriti. Samskriti, you also say that word. Okay.
Only sometimes,
I know, here I see all the boys.
What
Yeah.
word?
Sometimes I'm surprised.
Okay. Let's not focus on the word. But I'm saying,
Share.
if,
What will I do? I wanted to share what will I do.
yeah, I'm saying, if you get little bit irritated, I see the boys in our satsang when they come, boys and girls, if they're little irritated, the other day we had holy celebrations and one kid put a holy color on another kid. And then that kid got so upset and immediately, what the heck? I was right there. I am like, no patience, right? And imagine Surpanaka is going and explaining about the beauty of Lord Ram. Ram is so beautiful, this, that, you know, he did this to me. And she was so angry at Sita. In fact, her all anger is about on Sita. So she will say, he like, you know, complains on Sita, and he will say, you have to, you know, get Sita. Sita should be your wife. So she'll think if Ravana does that, you know, she has a grudge on Sita, right? Because Ram rejected because of her. So she still, without complaining seriously on Ram, she will still describe him so nicely. And then Ravana now gets so attracted towards Sita. So he will think, I have to go. Show me what you're doing. Sure. I'm exciting Nana. Just give a minute.
Oh, look, I'm doing Moby Max.
Jagannath, you have chanting going. It's unmuted. It's unmuted. You have chanting.
But I have to
Okay, stop. I will put that. Okay, so what will happen? So now Karadushan's fight is over. Now Ravana comes up with a plot. What will he do? Who will tell me? What will Ravan do? Whom will he go and meet?
Maricha.
Maricha. Maricha, isn't Maricha's his brother or something? I don't.
What was that?
Isn't Maricha Ravana's brother? I don't know.
No, he's not Ravana's brother. He will just go and meet. He will go and meet Maricha, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he'll go meet Maricha. And then what will Maricha do? Maricha will suggest him to fight or not fight, not kidnap. What will he say?
Not kidnap.
Yeah, Maricha will
Not
say, no.
kidnap.
Yeah, he will say, don't do. Ravana got so many times hints. Many times when we are doing bad things, we will get hints actually. It could be our mother, it could be our brother, it could be our friend, but we will not listen. Later we will regret, hey, they already told me. He already told me. I experienced so many times. Hints will come. Maricha was telling to him, but Ravana was not hearing. Rather, he will threaten. If you don't do, I will kill you. So Marish thought, anyways, I will be killed. Better I get killed in the hands of Lord Ram. And what will he do? He will proceed. He will become a deer as per the plan. And he will go to Panchavati. Sita will get so attracted because the deer description, Valmiki gives a nice description about deer. Like one side of the cheek is blue color hued lotus, pink color. The belly part looked like a diamond, so much shine. So it looked golden color, so precious. It looked so beautiful. So Sita got attracted. She requested Ram to go. And before this, what happened? Because Agastya Muni gave him bows, quivers, arrows. When Sita and Ram were sitting and talking, they will talk like, why would have he given? Then they will think, maybe in future we are going to have a need of it. Maybe there are going to be so many demons coming. Maybe some danger is going to come in. So Valmiki it explains that minute when they got that doubt, Sita turns into Maya Sita. And she enters, the original Sita enters fire. She stays there. Fire also cannot harm. And instead of Sita, Maya Sita will come. So now if you go deep, there will be so many questions. So for now, you just hear like a story. Don't go too much deep into like philosophy, okay? So she will go to fire because they already guessed problem is going to come. So she will go to enter the fire. She'll stay there. And Maya Sita is only staying back. So Maya Sita is the one who will punish. The real Sita is mother of universe. She will not punish. Maya Sita will punish. And then Maya Sita is also considered as Vedavati. You know who is this Vedavati? Vedavati, one time she is doing tapasya in Himachal and Ravana will go. Ravana will go see this Vedavati and he wanted to marry her. And she said, why are you disturbing me? I am meditating on Vishnu and you're disturbing me. Don't do that. And then she gets so mad, he will touch her hair. And immediately she will say, you're touching my hair. I cannot, live in this body. And then she will burn herself, but she will curse that she will be the cause of his death. And she will say, if you touch any women without her permission, your head is going to blast. So they say, so Vedavati came as this Maya Sita. So then what happens? Now the one side Ram now is chasing the deer, kept Lakshman to guard, but then Marich, he was dying, and then he screams in the voice of Lord Ram, because Lord Ram now understood he's a demon, because he's coming, escape.
But it's a Brahmin.
No, wait. So he Maricha is there, Maricha is there.
Oh.
So what will happen?
This is Maricha.
He's coming and he's appearing, disappearing, appearing, disappearing. He's showing all his tactics. And then Ram will shoot, and now he will scream in Ram's voice like Sita, Lakshman. And then Lord Ram will get scared. Oh, he's screaming in my voice. What is going to happen now? What will Lakshman think? What will Sita think? They might be in danger. He'll get so worried. But why did Maricha do? He was good, right? He suggested Ravan not to do. He said everything, like how powerful Lord Ram was, because he wanted Ravana to be killed. If he wouldn't scream, then all this pastime of kidnapping Sita will not happen, right? So he wanted Ravan to be killed. He wanted this planet to get rid of Ravan. That's why he screamed.
Actually,
then
that
now-
was the question I had. It was in my head. I was actually about to ask you that.
Yeah. So then what will happen? Now the scene, now what will happen? Ravan will go. He will go to Sita, you all know, like a Brahmana. He will ask for alms. Sita will try to give alms. And then he will start talking in a very bad way. She'll feel so uncomfortable. So she will think maybe he's a pseudo Brahmana, not a real Brahmana. But still she will try to, serve him, thinking that if I don't serve, maybe he will curse. And then finally it is said that with the left hand, he will hold her hair. And with the right hand, he will hold her thigh. And then he will put her on the chariot. And
if he holds here, his head will blast.
no. Yeah. Dina Krishna asked a question, like why when he touched Sita, his head is not blessed. It is said that Ravan will take a piece of earth. He will chop a piece of earth and he will keep it under, like he's not directly touching Sita. You have a earth on this and then he will try to touch Sita. So basically he's not touching directly. So his head is not blasted. So then what will happen? He's getting on the chariot. One side, why Lakshman leaves Sita, you all know, right? She gets so mad on Lakshman. Like, your brother is dying, you don't care, you're bad, you're this, and Lakshman is so heartbroken. He will say, okay, after hearing all this, I cannot stay, I will go, and he will go. So now nobody is there to protect Sita. So she'll be screaming, Ram, where are you? Lakshman, where are you? And she will talk to the trees. Please tell I'm being kidnapped by Ravana. She will talk to Godavari River. Godavari River, seeing this, Godavari River dries. And then as she's going, she'll see Jatayu. And then she'll tell Jatayu, I know you're old, you cannot fight, but pass on the information. Please tell Lord Ram that I'm being kidnapped by Ravan. Now Jatayu will come. Jatayu wants to save Sita. So Jatayu will first talk. He will talk like she's other's wife. Why do you want to kidnap? It's not fair. Will you accept if your wife Mandodari is kidnapped? He'll talk. I know I'm very old. I'm 60,000 years old.
What?
I cannot. He used to live that long. I know you can color. Meanwhile, I know I cannot fight with you. He will be talking first. He'll be trying. Please leave her. Please leave her. And Jatayu will kill the charioteer of Ravana, but he hardly fails, and Jatayu is being killed.
By Ramna.
And now Ram is coming. He'll meet Lakshman on the other side, and Lakshman will say what all has happened. Ram will say, but still, why did you leave? She must be in danger. They will go to the cottage, hermitage. They will search for Sita. Ram will remember the places. She will think, oh, Sita used to sit here and talk to the animals. Sita would sit here and talk to the deers, but he didn't find her anywhere. Now they thought she's in some danger. And one side, Ravana is taking Sita to the southern direction, towards Lanka. Southwest, I think, southern direction.
Why does Ravana want Sita?
He's bad. That's why he's misbehaving with other women. Right? Okay. Dina Krishna always gets doubts in between.
I'm just getting a question.
Okay. So then, now Ram.
Mataji, so basically he wants to capture Sita so he can trouble her.
He wanted to marry her.
Oh.
And then what will happen as he's going, now he will, Ram will ask the trees, where is, first he'll ask Godavari, where is Sita? Where is Sita? Godavari got dried. She's not answering. And Ram will say, what will I tell to Janak Maharaj? What will I tell to her family? What will I tell to my family? Will I say I lost Sita? Now how will I find? They're not talking. What do I do? Then he will ask trees. And the trees will give a hint. They all will turn towards south direction, and then he will go towards south. And as he coming, he will see blood. He will see a dead charioteer, and he will get so worried, like, what is this blood? What is this dead charioteer? Did some demon came and took away Sita? Or this charioteer did something? He doesn't know he's a charioteer, like a person did something. And as he going, he's seeing Jatayu. And from far, they will think, Lakshman and Ram will think, maybe he's a demon who tried to trouble Sita, and they're about to shoot Jatayu. Then Jatayu will say, my lord, don't shoot, I'm Jatayu. And Jatayu will say, what all has happened? And Jatayu will say, I tried to save, but I couldn't. And then he will die. He will leave his body. Ram will do the final rites. See, actually, Jatayu is a vulture, not good birth. And he didn't do any scripture, Shastric study, Bhakti Shastri, he didn't do anything, right? It's a lower birth. but he's not high in knowledge of scriptures, but still he got the mercy of the Lord. That is the causeless mercy of Lord.
Jatai
So
has
now
a brother.
now Jata is done. So
No,
now,
but Ram will go to Jatai's brother.
okay, beta, okay. And then now Sita is an Ashokavan, being guarded by demonesses arranged by Ravan. Ravan will say, I'll give you 12 months time. In 12 months, you have to change your mindset and you have to accept to my proposal. If you don't do it, I'm going to kill you. And whenever Ravan is talking, Sita would keep a straw. Like she would say, like, your waist than this straw. She would just cover, like she doesn't want to see him. She would just cover, she would keep a straw in between both of them. Like she doesn't even want to see. And so then what will happen? As they're coming, now, like we're just concluding Aranya Kand. So as they are going now, they will come see who is that demoness? I forgot. Ayo. Okay.
There's a girl demon and a
Yeah.
boy demon and
They will
one demon with one eye.
No, now as they're coming, they will see, as they're going in search of Mother Sita, again they will see a demoness, Ayomukhi, I think her name is Ayomukhi. And then that demoness gets attracted to Lakshman. And that Lakshman, Lakshman is already irritated, frustrated. Imagine you're middle of something and then you're so busy, you have a deadline, you have a project, something, and then somebody comes and puts jokes, you get so irritated, right? Because you're so busy. Even when I'm studying, when for an exam, when you're in some tension. So Lakshman is already in tension, and this lady comes and says, I want to marry you. So he gets so irritated. And again, he will chop off her nose and ears. And then as they are going forward, now they will see another demon. And he looks so weird. They're
He
entering.
has one eye.
They're entering into and as they're entering a cave, it's like smelling so bad. It looks so dark. It was not so pleasant. They're not so liking about it. Smriti is also closing her nose. And then it looked like that. So then when they saw this demon is so weird, his eyes are on his belly,
What?
his chest, his face is on his chest. He looked so weird. And his hands were like so forward, and with those two hands he was holding Ram and Lakshman and trying to
And his legs are weird.
trying to squeeze. And this time Lakshman was feeling like he's getting defeated. Lakshman will think, oh my God, I'm not able to defeat him. And he will tell to Ram that, I will die. You go and search for Mother Sita. But then they will try to, Lord Ram will try to escape, and then they will try to squash and kill this demon. And then this demon will ask, like, who are you? And then they will explain the story. Like, he's the son of Dasharad, his stepmother has exiled him, and all that story. And then he feels so ecstatic. And he says, he's Kabanda, sorry. Kabanda.
He's a demigod.
Kabanda.
cursed.
Okay, baby. He's called Kadamba demon. So he will tell, I was not in this body actually. I was normal. I think he was also like a Gandharva. But then there was a Rishi, Stula Shila. Stula Shila Rishi was busy doing his chores, and then he will go in this weird form and he will try to scare him. And then Stula Shila gets so mad, like, why did you do this? And he will say, you will have to, Krishna, wait, and he will say, for the rest of your life, be in this body. How much he regret? No. And then so he did in this weird body. He says that I did so much of austerities and I pleased Brahma. And Brahma gave me lots of longevity. So many years I can live. So I was puffed up, and then one day I was fighting with Indra. I attacked his kingdom. And then Indra cursed me. And I was requesting him, please, 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 please forgive me. And Indra will say, okay, I will not interfere in the boon that you got from Lord Brahma. But what I will do is, when Dasharad Maharaj son, Lord Ram and Lakshman, they will come and then they will kill you. That is when you will be delivered. So he will say, you please kill me. You please you kill me and do my final rites, like put me on the fire, do the things that are supposed to do. Then when I get my body back, I can help you. I can help you to find Mother Sita. I can suggest you some names who can help you to find Mother Sita. And as per that request, Lord Ram will do. He'll kill him, and then he will put him on the fire, and then he will receive his previous body. And then he will tell about Pampa Sarovar, Rishimukha Parvat. Who is there? Who is the person that he's going to suggest? Sugriva, correct. So he will suggest Sugriva, and he will also mention about Shabari. Oh, what is
Shabari
that?
has one eye.
Shabari doesn't.
Oh,
have.
Shabari or that?
Ah,
The berry one?
Shabari, where does Shabari live? I forgot the name.
In the village.
Mine, no. So she lives someplace, so he will
In the
mention.
village.
Okay.
Mataji,
Amma.
now that you talk about it, he kind of looks like a monstrous monkey.
Yeah. So listen, what happens?
Donkey Kong with one eye.
Yeah, so
Exactly,
Sugriva,
monstrous.
so she will tell about Sugriva, and also and also he will say you have to meet Shabari. She has been waiting for you since many years. So he will say this, he will guide. So that is when they will meet Sugriva, the fight between Vali, and the deal between Sugriva and
What
Ram.
about Shabari?
Ram will happen. That is when they'll meet Hanuman. That is when the search for Mother Sita will start. That is when the next Yuddha Kand will happen, right? What will happen after this? They will go to Pampa Sarovar, Rishimukha mountains, and then Hanuman. They'll meet Shabari on the way. Shabari will give what? Fruits, right? Ram will eat the fruits. Juta fruits.
No, but she eats it first.
Yeah, because she has that love. She doesn't want to give sour fruits to Krishna, Lord Ram. She wants to give sweet fruits. So she did it with devotion. He accepts, and then they'll go. Hanuman will come in a disguise to know who Lakshman and Ram are. And when he comes to know, he will immediately take him to Sugriva, and then there is a deal. Then Ram kills whom? No, he kills Vali.
Valmiki?
Vali.
I mean, Vali.
Yeah, Sugriva's brother. And then they all
I thought it was Bali that was Sugriva's brother.
Vali or Bali. Some will say Bali, but Vali. And then what will happen? Later they'll meet Sampati, then the monkeys will go, then their search is there, then the fight is there. That you will see in the next Kanda, Yuddha Kanda.
Wasn't Wali and and his brother both fighting, and then Lord Ram was behind the tree and shot Wali?
Yeah, he is Vali. You are saying Bali. Bali is Bali Maharaj. If you say V to B.
Wali Mataji.
Yeah, he is the one. You will see in the next Kanda where Lord Ram goes behind the tree. Yes.
Mati, he's the one that is friends with Ravana, right?
Yes. Okay, so what's the time? It's 8:15. Ramayana is a very big katha, right? We can keep on going and going and go. I said, no, I heard 4 hours, I think 4 to 5 hours of thing, and I just said only 40 minutes or less than that. I think 40 minutes. But you have all been very good children. I really feel so happy when I see you so attentive. I wish my kids also sit in front of the computer like this. When they sit in front of the computer, they're always playing.
Today no activity.
Mataji.
Because it's a special class, today no activity.
Why special
Yes.
class? Oh,
Drawing.
Okay. It's
Mataji.
8:15.
Last time's drawing you can share in.
yeah, I wanted to do
Yeah,
that.
Mataji, but it is time. 8:15.
Yeah, Mataji.
Mataji.
Who is that?
It's Advait.
Yes, Advait.
Mataji, a Prabhu named Amarendra Prabhu. So one of his series is Lessons from Ramayana. And that's a 5-part series. And each part is like 2 hours long. And that was only the lessons. It wasn't even actually the pastimes.
Yes. Raman is a huge kavya. I like Ramayana so much. Anyways, so I wish you all a very happy Ramayana. Veena Krishna. He's saying, be quiet. Okay.
Mataji, his
As
father
is-
was class, right?
Yeah, he likes Mahabharata, he's saying from behind.
Machi, this Madhava class, right?
Yeah, yes. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
why we
it's
have
now
to end.
Sloka class. We will move to the Sloka class. We'll end here. Thank you, Padma Sakhi Mataji, for beautiful class.
Yeah,
Vancha
thank you all so much, all the kids. Wish you a very happy Rama Navami. Hope you all get the nice blessings of Lord Ram. And please be good children like this always. Okay, Hare Krishna. Good night. I'll see you next week.
Hare Krishna Mataji, bye.
Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhubhyev च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, पद्म सखी माताजी की जय। Ending the call. Bye.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Bye.
Bye.
You know what Bobby's beef for her walking is?